Hey Peter Kerr, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of your class for personal stewardship. I've learned so much throughout the whole 7 weeks of being a part of it. I'm thankful that you've allowed different speakers to speak into our lives, and so that's very beneficial for me in a sense of like each category that we're here to talk about. So the first one is creation. God is our creator, and He created everything that's on this earth. So everything that's on this earth is what we should steward, whether it be the cars we drive, the money we have, or whatnot. But God gave it all because He wants to entrust us. He wants to trust us with everything, and so steward the earth by taking care of it. We could do that by recycling. We could do that by picking up trash within our communities on the sidewalks. We could do that by not making so much food, and so that not there won't be that much food to waste, or by putting it in containers so you're eating leftovers for maybe 2 to 3 days depending on the amount that you have made. And another way that we could do that is the instead of using plastic bottles, we could use, like, for instance, like a flask bottle where you could use it over and over again. All you have to do is really just wash it out, and then you're good to go. And that could be your source of using water. Wellness, your health. Your health is very, very pivotal, very important. And I'm so thankful that Dr. Ty got to talk about sleeping habits. That's one thing that really stuck out for me, is the way that your sleeping could really tweak and hurt your body. Because before he even came in, literally, my neck was always, I would wake up, my neck would hurt, my back would hurt. But him adding those adjustments of putting, a pillow like to your lower neck, or putting a pillow between your legs when you sleep, has really made a difference in the way that I feel when I wake up first thing in the morning. Like, I feel more energized and more ready to go. Even the healthy plan, the tracker that you wanted us to do of tracking our food, like once I started tracking my food, I realized how badly I was eating, and I was like, man, I gotta change my habits, especially because I work for a produce company. Like, I should be having all the vegetables and all the fruits, but sometimes you get lazy and you want that McDonald's. Also, physical tracker. Like, me personally, I love to work out. So when you have an assignment with a physical tracker, like, I was all for it. I'm like, yes, like, I get to share my workout plan that I do for the week, and so that was very, very beneficial for me. And then civic. Me and a group of buddies went to a city council meeting, which I was kind of terrified for, because, to be real, like, I'm not really a big political person. But going into that meeting, like, it changed my whole perspective on how important it really is, because there's people like us that go in there and, like, look, like, things need to change. Like, we're losing millions of dollars in lawsuits because of the people that are supposed to be for us aren't really for us. Like, they're just in the office because maybe they were there at the right place at the right time. And so just being part of that and seeing, like, for instance, YMCA, like, they're huge. They're huge in our community. They help out teens stay off the streets. They take them to places where they can just serve and just get connected. And like a lady said, that she said that after the day, like, all the kids were like, wow, like, this is changed. Like, I'm so happy, and, like, I want to do it again. And so, like, really being a part of our community can really change the lives and affect the lives of all the people that we get in contact with. And even at our church, God's Food for Life, we can serve on that, and we can go in the back into the gym and be a part of it, and just help people pick out groceries, and just the smile on their faces, and seeing how much we can give back and just serve them and show, like, hey, like, we're there for you. Like, you may not have the finances to get all the groceries you want, but, like, once a month, here you go. Like, we can give you milk, we can give you eggs, we can give you whatever you feel that is going to benefit you. And so that ties into finances. Steward your finances accordingly and appropriately. When we had that assignment of tracking everything that we spent, like, it made me realize of how much stupid stuff that I was spending my money on. And that ties into what you said where you look at everything that you have as a need. Is it a need, or is it a want, or is it a desire? And so now that when I go into places and, like, for instance, like a mall, I'll be like, man, do I really need those shoes, or do I want them, or are they really a desire? And so with that, just steward your money accordingly. Like, invest your money into areas that are gonna grow your money. And with your money, like, make sure you tithe first and foremost. When you get that paycheck, put that 10% in. So, like, hey God, like, you gave me this, I'm giving you back because you have given me this. And another way that you can affect the community as well is, on the side of the street, like, hey, like, here's $5. I know it's not a lot, but hopefully it gets you a meal for the night. Or uh, buying someone clothes that are less fortunate than you. Doing stuff like that really affects the community, and really, like, being fruitful for what you have. Like, God's gonna give you more with whatever you have. And so, like, if you distribute it accordingly, like, God's gonna see that you're being fruitful and that you're multiplying, and so He's gonna give you even more, and He's gonna be like, man, like, I trust you even more. And so that ties into personal stewardship. Steward everything that you have. Whether it be the clothes that you wear. Make sure you're taking care of your clothes, because it's what you need to wear. And make sure you take care of your car. Like, I have a car, and I got to make sure that I'm keeping it clean, that I'm tuning up my car, so it doesn't break down on me. I'm putting in the right gas that's efficient for it, that's gonna help the environment. And yeah, just being a part of this class has really taught me everything, whether it be budgeting, whether it be me needing to invest into stocks or into mutual funds, because I never did those things. Like, I thought that they really weren't important to me at the time, but ever since I took this class, I'm like, man, like, I really got to grow and invest in money and put money into different areas for retirement. Because for me, I want to retire and I want to be able to just travel the world, because that's one of my dreams. And so I'm thankful for your class, and I appreciate your class. And